If you're a real estate agent and you clicked on this video, you're in the right place. So allow me to introduce myself. Hi, my name's Laressa, and I'm your best friend. You don't need no one else on this platform. I'm your one-stop shop, I keep it real estate. Yeah, I got all the videos to show you what I know, cause I'm a Canva champion on this channel having fun. Now you know I got the vibe, so you better hit subscribe. Hello friends, it's Laressa here, realtor with eXp Realty, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, this is the place on the internet where I show and share and help fellow real estate agents elevate their content creation game using Canva and how to take their real estate careers to the next level with Wolfpack here at eXp Realty. Now, word on the street is that you have a listing and you need to promote it. Well, in this video, I have 5 different designs on Canva that I can show you to help you promote your listing while you're sellers and find you that buyer. So if you're interested, keep on watching. All right, so the first design I have here is a Instagram post. Now, I've done a previous video tutorial on how I designed this exact real estate just listed post, which I will link in the cards above. But if you are short on time, I do have a template that you can purchase on my Etsy shop right over here, and it's just down at the bottom for sale there, so links will be in the description. But with this specific design, typically it is a static post, but what we can do in Canva is create this to be an animation, so to give it some extra oomph rather than it being just a flat image. Now, to do this, to add animations, what we're going to do is just click the canvas there, and you'll see up here animations. Right now it says corporate because I have it on that setting, so there's things like that you can use, but really what you want to do is just play around with the animations. Now, as you can see here, there are combinations that Canva has for some default templates, but again, you can do anything you like. I typically just either use the corporate one or this fun one, so let's just do the fun one to keep it fun and interesting. And besides animating the actual page, you can also animate the individual text boxes. So I'm going to animate this just listed text, and I usually like to use the block one. So that's basically what it looks like if you play it back, and you can do that in the top right corner over here. You play it back, that's what the animation will look like. Now, to use this, what you want to do is go up to share, download, and you want to download this as a MP4 video, and make sure you just have that selected page. Click download and it will download directly to your desktop. And now the second design I have here is a Instagram story post. So this is a 1080 by 1920 pixel canvas. Now with this, it looks like a static image, but if I play it back, this is what it looks like. I have a video and a static picture. Now typically what you would want to do is add, if you have a sneak peek kind of highlight reel of that specific property, you would put that in there, and then just again use any photo of the property you choose for the second image here. So I'm going to show you exactly how I created this in a rough design version. So I'm just going to click a new page here. So what I first did was go into elements, and you want to go into your frames, and you want to look for the circle one with a border. So that's kind of down here. So click that. I make this the first one really big, and then I'm just going to duplicate that and make this one smaller. Now, the nice things about the frames is that you can put either a photo or a video in it. It does not matter. But for this specific design, I just used the stock images and videos from Canva Pro. Now, for the banner, I just go up into elements again, and you can find that in, the lines and shape section here. So it's this one right over here, and you just basically want to size it properly. So you can put just listed or coming soon, whatever have you, for that banner here, and then I'm just going to duplicate that one more time and just make that smaller. So that's where you would put the address. Just going to move this down. And then in the corner here, go ahead and put your brokerage logo or your real estate logo, and that's basically the design done. Again, with this, you can also add animations. I did forget to mention that I do use the Canva Pro version of the platform, so I have access to all of the animations. So if you're interested in trying out these premium features, I do have a Canva affiliate link down below where you can try out Canva Pro for 30 days for free, so check that out. So for this, I typically just like to do the popping one. That's always fun. And again, you can also, again, animate the text as well. So block, things like that. Oh, and you can also add in that arrow, which I forgot to do. So go back into your elements, arrow, and there's a whole bunch that you can choose from. Let's see, which one did I use? I think it was this one. And just rotate it. And you can change the color of that as well. Okay. And then I'm just going to make sure that this frame is in front. And there you go, that is the rough version of this design. Again, if I play it back, this is how the animation would look like. Again, you don't have to actually put in a video there, but it just keeps it kind of interesting. So you can just put static images as well and just download this design as a PNG, but in order to have this be a video, what you want to do is, again, download this as an MP4 file and make sure that you pick the correct page and just download to your desktop and export or airdrop to your phone. Now the third idea I have for you, we're still continuing on with the Instagram trail. So next up I have IG Reels. Now IG Reels, you can have it to be, I believe if you are on a creator account, you can have a reel up to 60 seconds. So you can do 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds. Now with this, I basically created kind of just a teaser kind of video, which I will show you right now. So the first one is the cover page, which is a static image of the property. The second one is, again, featuring that teaser video you would have of the property with some of its highlight features. And then finally, the last page is going to be a call to action. So for this, I'm prompting people to check out my YouTube channel where I would have the full tour of the house. So to create this specific design, what you want to do is have 3 pages. So I'm just gonna add 3 pages here. Now what I want to emphasize here is, because this is an IG Reel, when you post an IG Reel to your profile, it does show up on your feed, so it's going to be a square. So to make sure that so the cover page is shows up where you want it to show up, you want to make sure that you have all your pertinent information kind of in that center frame, and I'll show you how I do that. So right now I already have my rules and guides up, and the way I created this border was just grabbing a square, making sure that it was 1080 by 1080, making sure you have your rulers and guides up, and just pulling down and placing where it needs to be, and then just getting rid of that square there. Now, the first page is, again, the cover page. The second page is kind of the teaser video. Third page is call to action. So for the first front page, what I did was just go into your elements, and then I went into frames, and you can use any frame you like or no frame at all. Just a picture of the property is perfectly fine. You don't even need a cover photo if you don't want to, but I like to keep things aesthetic and on brand. So here I'm just going to put that frame there. Then I'm going to add some text, and I'm just going to blow this up, and I'm going to call it property sneak peek. And I'm just going to add a space here so I can put in a play button, so it kind of gives people an idea that it is a video. And then I'm just gonna make it white. Then I'm gonna go to effects and give it a lift, go back into elements, and then I'm gonna look up play button. Choose anyone you like. I'm just gonna go with this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that behind so I can move the play button, and I think I'm gonna make it just this kind of gray. So that's what it looks like. You can add in some sort of design or pattern in the background, like I have here using this. So all you would have to do is just go into your elements and just look up pattern. And there's a whole bunch you can choose from, but just for the sake of this video tutorial, I'm just going to show you the basic rough draft design. Now that's the cover page, very simple, very easy. Now moving on to the second page, which is kind of the motherlode of all the information you need. So I'm going to copy this frame and paste it down here. So Command or Control C to copy, and then Command or Control V to paste. So I'm going to put that here. And if we take a look at what I have here, basically what I did was just take a rectangle or square, made it white, put the address, and then with these icons you would just look up the elements like measuring tape, bed, bath, car, pretty straightforward stuff. And then in the bottom section below, I just have my real estate brokerage, my logo, and my Instagram handle, and then down here just my name, link in bio. So you can really customize this to whichever way you please. So just for the sake of this video, I am just going to do this really quick and fast. Again, make that white. I'm gonna copy, paste that down here. And that's basically the rough draft design. Again, now for the last page, which is your call to action, what I'm going to do is just reuse that same play button. I'm going to make it this dark gray. I'm going to go to text. I'm going to make this Poppins bold. Watch the rest here. Feel free to add whatever saying you like. I'm just gonna make that bigger, and I'm going to fix the spacing just a little bit. I'm gonna make it white. I'm gonna add the lift here, and then I'm going to just get this another square. And then this is where you would put your call to action. Text. Video on my YouTube channel. And then I'm just going to put link in bio. And I'm just going to center that up. Now, at this point, we can add in the animations. So again, click the background or the page. And again, you can play around with anything that you like, but I typically just like the rise one, keeping it simple. You can put the rise one for here. And then just for fun, we'll make the last animation, let's see, neon. And you can change the duration of each page. So let's say we only wanted this to be like 4 seconds, and this page 10 seconds, the first cover page to be 3 seconds. Again, if you're posting this as a Instagram reel, keep it under 60 seconds. So that is pretty much it. You have your 3 pages, your cover page, your the video page there, and then your call to action as the last page. So the fourth design I have here is an open house feature sheet of the property. So this is a great piece of content to design, print, and basically hand out to the neighbors in that specific community to let them know that there's going to be an open house. So here is what I have. It's a pretty simple, basic design, kind of taken inspiration from our IG post here with the circle frames. So this is a A4 document. If you go to the homepage of Canva, you'll see on the top area here, A4 document. So just click that to create a blank one. And that is pretty much the dimension there that you want. So with this, I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. So we're going to go into your elements again, we're going to go into frames, and we're going to find the circle with the border. Again, that's somewhere down, if you keep on scrolling, it's somewhere down here. So since we have a lot of room to play with, I'm going to be putting 3 circles just to keep it interesting. And I'm going to put this circle at the front. All right. Now again, we are going to go into, to have the banner, go back into your elements, and we're going to go back into, sorry, it's always up here. It's in your lines and shapes, and we're going to find that kind of banner here. And we're going to create 2. One big fat one for open house, another one for the address, and it's okay if it kind of overlaps, it's that artistic feel. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it up. So in this section here, in this blank area, that's where you would put the time, so make sure that people show up at the correct time. And then down here, you can put your brokerage logo or your logo, and same thing up here, your logo or your brokerage logo. And then in the bottom right corner, you can put an image of yourself and then your contact information, or if you have a link tree like I do, I just put the image of the QR code so people could scan that, and that's where they can find all of my information as well as my real estate website and a link to that specific real estate listing. Alright, now the final design I have here is a YouTube thumbnail. If you are a real estate agent and you are not doing video, what are you doing? What are you doing? Video is the future, video is the moment, it is the now, and people really love just watching home tours. And a lot of the agents in the Wolfpack that I am in business with are using YouTube, and they're basically getting free leads from videos that they post doing home tours. So they have a lot of success just doing that, and this is where they are able to attract a lot of buyers and prove to sellers that they have what it takes to promote and get your home sold. So this is a design that I have. So typically what I find that gets a really good click rate is having a nice picture of a house and then something big and bold that kind of attracts people's attentions. Now what's special about this design is the fact that I kind of have the text behind the house, and there's something special that I do using Canva for this. So I'm going to show you how I go about doing that. So I'm going to just use a stock photo of a home from Canva, and what I'm going to do is make sure it takes up the whole entire background. I'm also going to duplicate that as well. I don't want it to be set as the background. Come on. Okay, there we go. So now that we have 2 of the same images, the same size, what we're going to do is remove the background of the picture that is on top. And how do we do that? Using Canva. You want to click the image and go to edit image and go to background remover here. Now, disclaimer, this is a premium feature of Canva. And again, if you want to try Canva Pro for free for 30 days, I do have a Canva affiliate link down in the description box below. But as you can see, it did that pretty freaking fast. So it basically removed the sky from the photo, and you just have kind of the house and some of the clouds in the background. Now you can go ahead and further erase that if you wish, like if you go like this, just erase that, but I don't really play around with that too much, and just click done. Alright, so now that we have the home here, now what we're going to do is make sure you press apply. Now we're going to go ahead and add in the text behind. So for this one, we're going to be putting the price of the home, because people just like to see those two things, what the house looks like and how much it is. So we're going to give them exactly that. So let's say this house is $500,099. I'm going to make this white actually. So I'm going to blow this up right around here, and I'm going to go into effects, and I'm actually going to give this a border. So I have to make this white again, and then I'm going to make the outline a purple shade. So I'm going to go back to here and just do that, go back into effects, and then I'm just going to bring the thickness down and the offset to 0. So now that we have that, now all you want to do is really play around with the positioning. But before I put the house on top, what I want to do is add in some other graphics. So here I just searched up the word fireworks in the elements, and you can go ahead and pick whichever one you like. And with this one, I can actually change the color of it. So I'm just gonna make this white and probably make this like a gray. And then I'm just gonna duplicate that on this side. I'm probably just gonna flip that. And I'm gonna make sure that the text is on top of it. And now that you have that, have the text and whatever graphics you want in the background, make sure that the second house is on top. So it's forward, it's on top of everything. And now all you want to do is just slide the house where it would go. Oops. And there you go. That's how you create this awesome thumbnail. So feel free to play around with it. You can do anything you like, but I've seen thumbnails like this on YouTube and they look really nice, and I tend to click on them myself. So there you have it, a YouTube thumbnail. So these were 5 creative ways to promote your listing using Canva. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other Canva tutorials right over here. And until next time, I will see you all next time. Bye, friends! I'm just vibing by myself. You know,
you're a real estate agent.
if you want to be besties, subscribe.